How you doing, folks? This is Tony with Getting Back to the Basics. So I do apologize. I did not get a chance to do a video when I was out there milling on the log to show you the process and the steps that it takes to get these slabs of wood that I have. My phone went dead. I forgot to, well, it almost died, and I forgot to bring my phone charger. So we're going to go ahead and go through the process here, and I'm going to show you the steps of what I do to get ready to mill a log. Now, I have a tree that was in my front yard. I took it down today. And I was waiting on some straps to come in. They came in today. Got done cleaning out my garage a little bit. So I tried getting back up the tree to limb up some more. Couldn't get up as high as I wanted. So we're just going to go ahead and go with the way it, how I could get the tree down. So we're going to go ahead and flip the camera around. I'm going to show you my setup and what I'm making. So what we have here, this is my chainsaw box. Now, this is what I have. It has an assortment of stuff. Normally I don't have this level, but it's the level I bring from work, and I keep it inside my my chainsaw box. If you notice, I have an assortment of files. I have some T-handles here. Got a couple wrenches, and a couple wrenches you'll see what they're used for. Those T-handles are for adjusting my rail system that I use to mill my boards and slabs and stuff. I also have my fuel down there. I got my bar oil. I have another bar oil somewhere, and it's right here, but I usually keep it full, and I have a big gallon jug that I need to keep in there. Have a extra chain. That's my crosscut chain, and that's my 2-cycle mix, and there's some extra screws and washers in case I need them, and so forth. Gloves, just trying to be safe. So what we have here, all this is just a small table so I can mill smaller logs, like these right here. These will all get milled down, and this is going to turn into, for part of flooring, well, it's going to be flooring for my house because they're big enough and I can get some decent size pieces of wood at them. So what we have here, this is my table that I use for milling, shorter pieces like that, or some that's, 4 foot long. And this right here, this is my rail system. Now, I've priced rail systems, and a rail system with an attachment up to 20 foot is roughly about $100. I have practically brought about 40, 50 bucks in this. I had all the extra hardware. I mean, it was not that much to build, and all this is here is just a rail for my Alaskan sawmill, and I'll show you what the sawmill looks like. So I'm gonna flip this over here so you can see. Notice that I have some brackets in here with a 3/8 nut, and that's where those T-handles come into play, because this is for a leveling mechanism. If the log's not 100% level, then once I attach this plate on the bottom side of the log, or actually on the one side that's been cut, and I've got 4 holes down here for just from 5/16 screws. And once I get them in there, get them locked down, I go ahead and put the T-handles in there, and I'll get one of those T-handles and show you the purpose of it. And like I said, I got 2 of them, and I'm gonna have to make some more because I got longer rails. So all they do is they go in here, and as long as you don't get them cross-threaded, everything's fine. If you get them cross-threaded, then of course you gotta take that off. And this is all it does right here. So if I was to slide this down and say that, of course, this is not level right here, so I'll show you. I'll get my level and we'll put the level in there, so you can see that the level is not even close. So we'll tighten this down, and we'll go ahead and we'll just spin this up. Now, if you see how this is coming up off that board, that's the whole purpose, to level this. Now, if you notice, the bowl's moving. Now, once I get this rail leveled, I'll take the other plate that I have that's just like this one. I will attach it to the other side of the log, get it fastened in, remove the rails because I have to have it level, lengthwise and across, which that's pretty close, but that would be as you get this one in, you get that side tightened down, then the end's level, and then you just got to worry about getting the lengthwise and crossways level. So once you do that, get that level, get your plate screwed on the other side. We'll go ahead and take this out. We'll slide it forward a little bit easier. And that's the only drawback, because sometimes, I mean, these are not long enough. I'm gonna have to make them longer depending on you know, how far off it is. You know, it's just one of them things. So what we have here, this is my Alaskan sawmill. Now, my wife got this for me along with my Husqvarna. My Husqvarna is right now out of commission and it's being fixed, but I'm a die-hard steel man. I like steel. I've never had a problem with it. This one gave me a little bit of a fit one time, and I think it's because some trash got inside there. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this set up here on the sawmill, or on my rail system. Now, if you look here, the way this thing works is this sits on the rail system right here, and I'm going to hold this here, gotta move it around. If you notice how that barely clears, let me slide it out just a little bit more so you can see it. It'd be better if I had help. So that chain in that bar just barely clears that plate. Now, what this does is when I'm getting my first initial cut, if the log's not level, I go ahead, like I said, put the rail system on there, get it cut, and then once it's done, put my wedges in there, and so it doesn't, you know, bite down on the bar and the chain. And this way I got a true cut. So by doing that, take it off there, get rid of that piece, because that piece is scrap, there's not much you can do with it. And then what I'll do is I'll set this right on top of the log, screw that down, and then I can go ahead and do all my milling. So let me show you the tree that I've cut down. And it's a sweet gum, and it's going to get milled into lumber too. Sorry about the glare. Sun's going down. Now, when this sweet gum, when I fell it, it got caught in my tree there. Broke a couple limbs as I was trying to get it pulled. But this is what happened, because it got wedged inside the tree, so I had to cut the bottom, and as it did, it split right there. Not a problem. Sounds like somebody's having a party down there. So to give you an idea just about how big this stump is, that right there, you know, I wear a size 10. So I mean, I'm gonna get quite a bit of boards out of this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this one milled up, and then we'll go from there. So anyway, but if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and then you know, also hit the bell button, so this way you'll be notified when I get more, I upload more videos. So anyway, hope you like what you see. Share it with your friends, let them know. And again, this is just to you know, help people out there that wants to save a little money. So anyway, I appreciate it. You know, keep watching the videos, and if you got any comments, if you see anything that you think I could do better, or that looks like that I'm doing wrong, just by all means go ahead and send me a message. You know, negative comments are not really necessary, but you know, I am open to constructive criticism. So again, if you like it, go ahead and let me know what you think. All right, take care, bye.